What's good with it, y'all? So today I wanted to talk about how outside on these streets, right? A lot of us is certain neighborhoods going at it with each other, and this is on both sides. Certain neighborhoods going at it with each other, but when you get busted and you go to jail, you're gonna be road dogging it with the same person that if you was to see right now on these streets, you probably gonna fight with, you probably gonna shoot at, you probably gonna try to stab. And that's just the cold truth, man. But I'ma just give you something else to think about, cause once you get busted and you start doing time, you are behind those walls 9 times out of 10. If there was to be a riot or a big scale rumble to go down, 9 times out of 10, that person that you're trying to victimize, that person that you're trying to hurt, they're gonna be fighting right alongside with you, probably even back to back with you, having your back. So it's just something that happens every day. And me coming from juvenile hall, because in juvenile hall, if you get busted right now and you're underage and you go to juvenile hall, it's all bets off. You're going to have the same enemies and you're going to have to run fades. That's no ifs, ands, or buts. You either going to do a live fade, or if you're somewhere where the staff have it sold up and they set up the fights like it was back then when I was in juvenile hall, when I was in Silmar in the compound, and you get there and you know you got an enemy there, because it wasn't COs, it was staff, it was free staff. The staff will straight up tell you, they're like, hey, look, if you got any enemies here, just let me know. First chance that permits itself, we're going to let you go in that cell, and we're going to let y'all get it in. That way y'all could get it in nice and proper. We don't have to do paperwork. And you guys are good. So that's how it is in juvenile hall. So if you a youngster, you out there doing your thing, then this don't apply to you. At least not yet. Because if you messing up and you know you're going to be in and out, once you hit county, a lot of people that you wouldn't necessarily be chilling with and stuff like that, they going to be the ones having your back and fighting side by side with you. And I've learned this personally. I've done over 12 years in the system, and let me tell you that everywhere you land, as soon as you get to either the county or you get to a prison, and as soon as you get there, you're from a certain area, when you get there, they're going to let your area know, hey, Aria, you got a homie over here. You got a homie over here from the West. So any homies from West LA are going to come up like, hey, what's up, my G? You need anything? You need some hygiene, you need some food, so on and so forth. And that's who you gonna migrate to. That's who you gonna end up kicking it with. That's who you gonna end up spreading with, eating with. And 9 times out of 10, you guys are gonna get to know each other. Like, hey, to the point where y'all gonna chop it up, tell stories, reminisce about the calles, so on and so forth. And that's facts. I done had it to the point where homeboys will parole. I got a phone in there. Next thing you know, they on the streets and they calling my phone. Like, hey, can you get this? Can you get that? And now they going and you guys are plugging them in with certain people. Now y'all kind of starting working together in a way. It's just something to think about. You know what I mean? I just wanted to touch on that. Anybody, if you guys ain't from Cali, what do you guys think about that, man? We out here fighting on the streets, victimizing each other, hunting each other down. The minute that you get busted, you guys are right there eating side by side with each other. You guys are fighting side by side with each other. And if you in the county, you guys already know the homies are infamous for them Southside spreads on Sundays. That's why I said you guys gonna be breaking bread with each other. And I think that's where the Southside spreads came into play. There was so much of animosity with all these gangs going at it with each other, and then next thing you know, you guys are in jail together and y'all gotta coexist with each other. I think that Southside spread and breaking bread with each other is what kind of did that carnalismo, you know what I'm saying? It kind of helped us come together, like, hey, we're gonna break bread together. Even though we might have stuff on the streets, but once you get busted, all that stays on the streets, and it's one for all and all for one, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy when you think about it. You guys let me know, are other states like that? Or is it only California that's like that? Other states, is it still a free-for-all in prison? Can you guys still fight? So on and so forth, even in county jail. Because like I said, for the homies, we can't get down with each other in county jail. Maybe if you go to court and you're in the same holding tank, you guys could get it in if everybody that's there stays solid and nobody says anything. Even if you come back with a black eye or something, hey, what happened at court stays in court. But you guys can't get down with each other at all, if you're in the building or in prison, because you will get a calentada. And I've gotten booed myself in prison for getting down with my bunkie, to where me and my bunkie get down, boop, 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 boop. Then, not even 2-3 hours later, I'm in the cell and two homies are boop, boop, boop. And I'm right there getting down with the homies, you know what I'm saying? Just throwing bows, you know what I mean? Shoulders, homie, shoulders. So, just little crazy stories for you guys. You guys let me know if you guys want me to touch on when I had to go up in that cell. I know I've touched on it before, but just thinking about it right now is getting my heart pounding, you know what I mean? It's like if I'm there again right now, like arguing with the homies, like, hey, like, you know what I'm saying? Once they told me, like, hey, you're gonna get boobapped, I was like, what? Like, cause he kind of flighted me and I defended myself type shit. So I was like, well, let me get my get backs. Like, what? Looking at everybody like, let me get my get backs then, homie. Like, Kyle, calling them out right there in front of everybody. Like, Kyle, homie. Like, what's up, dude? Fuck that, Kyle. Remember, I was hot. I ended up getting my shit split open. And I was supposed to get a visit from my jefita that weekend. And I had to call home and be like, hey, don't come. I didn't want my jefita to see me with a black eye and stuff, you know what I mean? Just crazy stories right there. It's your boy Santo G, bro. Shout out Killer Kush. Shout out my good people at Drip Fits. And shout out Hadar Extracts, man. Got a lot more crazy stories coming for you guys. I'm just trying to get in the groove, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. Life's been hitting me pretty hard lately. And I'm just trying to get back into it, man. But slowly but surely, we gonna get there. It's your boy Santo G, and I appreciate y'all, man. Let's get it.